What's up everyone, my name is David from Hybrid's Backyard, and today I'm here to talk about Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition. So, yeah, the game is good. Good enough for me to play it 3 times actually. First time on PS4, second time on PS4 Pro just to see the small incremental upgrade basically, and then bought it back on PC just because I found it 50% off with the expansion, which I had never played before. So, obviously, played it 3 times, it's not shit. It's good, it's got strong points, I don't regret buying it again. The game is set in a faraway future where humanity basically destroyed themselves. They made AI robot able to replicate, and well, they kinda got killed by them. After a bit, like a few hundred years minimum, you'll wake up as Alloy and start a journey through the world. The population are basically tribes. They're scattered all over, but they live within the ruins of the old world filled with technologies and stuff. The AI that we consider shit today are revered as spirits and gods, and most of the machines that you'll find out there in the wild are basically fauna, trying to terraform the planet. Overall, the settings feel great. It's realistic, it's plausible enough, I could believe that this could happen one day. And it gives the main story some kind of a charm. Good enough for me to say not many games have been doing that shit correctly, and they've done it. Outside of the main story, we got side quests, side activities, and there's good news, it's enough. Not as much as Assassin's Creed game where half the game is side quest and stuff. This one is just right. Just good so that you can stray from the main story, get some extra loot and tidbits of random stories, and then be back to the main quest without being lost or whatever. The gameplay feels just right. Reminds me of Assassin's Creed or similar game. Full open world, snipe stuff with your bow or aim for weak point. Go into close combat when you fail to kill something first go. But it's not too much. You know, there's not that many variety, but you can feel that they've worked their ass to make it work correctly so it doesn't feel half-assed. Obviously at the start of the game it's going to be pretty easy, but there are some mechanics that makes the enemy evolve. With time, they're gonna have more armor, they're going to hide a little bit better. If you kill them near ledges, they'll make sure that they don't go near it at some point. So you'll have to change the way that you're doing stuff a little bit, especially if you play on the harder difficulty settings. Usually, I like to talk about bugs and stuff like that, but on this one, honestly, there ain't much. Sony and Guerrilla Games did a good job. There's basically nothing that happened to me through any playthrough. The only thing I noticed was a VRAM thing on my graphics card. It said I had like 9 GB used, but I've never seen a reason why or any problem with it, so didn't care. Performance was just nice. The game works perfectly fine on 4K, everything at ultra, CPU never went over 30-40%, GPU around 70%, and frame rate, if you can see it on the top left of my screen, around 57-60 pretty much all the time, so no issues whatsoever. The game world though, that's the shining jewel. Lush forest, sandy desert, mountainous frozen lands, everything looks just right. You walk in the snow and it makes footsteps exactly like the ones you do outside in your own backyard. The sandstorms or blizzard will hinder your view in a way that just feels real. It's probably in my top 10 best open world that I can remember. Now, the overall port for me is one of the best around. It looks good enough, it's nice to play it, I don't regret my 3rd playthrough. The expansion was good and it answers some question that I didn't have answer in the main story, so kudos to the devs I guess. The full priced game is currently $60 plus tax, and for 2017 games I feel like it's a little bit high, so I'd be waiting for a sale if I were you guys. But for PlayStation owner who don't have it, you might want to check the PlayStation Store. I've got that PlayStation blog thing right there on the screen. They're basically reporting it free for a limited time, so go get it. I think it's well worth your time. Now, for those who stayed until the end, thanks for watching. I really appreciate your time, and I'd like to encourage you to like, dislike, comment, or even subscribe if you feel like it. I'll be happy to interact with everyone. Have a good day, people. I'll see you around.